Slay Squad, it's Yandel from Mommy Slays, and I want you see that? I have to point this out just to keep it real. You see that? I was cooking. That's the Sazan on my hands. All right, but let's get back to the topic on hand. All right, so no pun intended. So, Slay Squad. So today I want to go over 10 things that I do to keep me productive in mompreneur life. And I'm sure that some of these things might be familiar to you, but some might be new to you, and I'm sharing it with you so that it could be beneficial. Because as mompreneurs, we have to juggle so much that sometimes we are not as productive as we can be. Sometimes we are very busy, but we're not productive in terms of doing things that's going to help us make money. Okay? So, let me talk about what I do to help keep me productive so that I can get to the income generating strategies in my business. So number one is I love to, and you probably heard me talk about this before, I plan outfits out in advance. I probably do this 90% of the time, and the 10% that I don't do it, my morning ends up being hectic, I end up running late, all kinds of chaos happens. So that's why I prefer to do it. I've learned this skill from my father. He has 3 girls, so he knew right off the bat that on Sunday nights you need to get out all your clothes, school clothes for the week, and you guys need to iron them because he was not dealing with no girl drama in the morning. So I have continued this routine. So for the boys, I like to plan out their outfits. Cairo is super duper easy. I have them wear just the all-in-ones with the footsies attached. Those are a lifesaver. So if you see him in that a lot, that's why. And as far as Kendall, I have to take out all his clothes for the week because I have to iron things and all of that. And for me, the same thing. In the past, when I was full-time slay-at-home mom, I could get away with like a sweatshirt and wearing the same leggings or jeans a couple of days in a row. But now that I work 2 days out of the week, I have to make sure those outfits are ironed and all set and have everything ready. And the fact that I have to drop Kendall off to school every day, I need to make sure I'm ready. And number 2 goes along with number 1, but I put it separately because a lot of people forget this step. Don't forget the accessories. If you're going to plan your outfits out, plan out the accessories. And for my boys, accessories means socks. Socks are always missing in the morning. I can never find socks, and they were giving me headaches to look for a pair of matching socks. So it was like, okay, you need to make sure you have the underwear, the undergarments, and the socks all taken out in advance. Something brand spanking new that I added, I have a basket of clean socks on their dresser and a few of Kendall's underwear. So I just grab and go. Usually underwear isn't a problem, but the socks were becoming a problem. So they are right there. So I don't have to spend 10 minutes looking for socks. And the way that I came up with this idea is it defeats the purpose to plan your outfits, get everything all set and in order and ready to go, and then you end up spending 10 to 15 minutes looking for socks and looking for your other size shoe, looking for your earring, looking for that perfect choker to go with the outfit. Get all that stuff together. Looking for your bra, looking for your girdle, looking for your wig. Get all that stuff together when you're planning your outfits. If you can't do the whole week before, do the night before, do 3 days, 2 days. Trust me, this will save you a lot of time so you could get to working on your business. Number 3, I utilize the most of my household appliances. And you're probably like, girl, what? Everybody do that. Well, before I became a mom, I did not use crock pots, and I did not use the dishwasher as much as I do now. They are so beneficial. I love putting the dishwasher on right after I get the boys down. Usually after dinner time, Kendall helps me to clean off the table, and he actually likes putting the plates and putting forks inside the dishwasher. So that's one of his chores. He helps me with that. He even puts sometimes it's before, I said before bed. Sometimes it's before bath time. So, because he likes putting the little soap pod in, and I taught him, that's dangerous. You don't eat it. It's for the dishwasher. So he knows the deal. He puts it in, and he helps me put on the dishwasher. So I love getting this out the way. So in the morning, our dishes, or majority of the dishes, will be nice and clean. And that way I don't have to worry about that pile of dishes that I might have fell asleep and forgot. And I have to take time to wash dishes when I could be working on the business. So that's important. Also with the crock pot, I like making things very, very early in the morning or really late at night, getting stuff going on the crock pot. I prefer that. I know some people love to make things in the crock pot while they're at work. If that works for you, great. But I still like to stir every couple of hours now and then, though I'm not slaving over a traditional meal or stove, but I do like to stir every now and then. So number 4, batching. If you've been following me on social media, I probably talk about batching every week. Batching is a lifesaver. What is batching? It's when you set aside a designated set of time to work on something for your business. So it could be, if you are a blogger, it could be lifestyle photos. So once a month for 2 hours or an hour to 2 hours, you get all your lifestyle photos for the upcoming month taken. And then another time you can edit them. Another thing that you can batch are if you're a blogger, you can batch your blogs. Another thing you can batch, if you're a mompreneur, everyone should be doing this. You can batch your newsletters. So you can send out your newsletters in advance. You could batch all the holidays for the year at your newsletters at one time, where you're wishing the important holidays or the holidays that are significant to you and your tribe. You can send them shout outs, or you could batch all your sales for the year via your newsletter. Like, there's a lot that you could do with batching, but I have found that when I batch, I am on schedule and I am on point. And when I don't batch, I find myself falling behind. Number 5, reusing content across the board. A lot of times people think like, okay, you write a blog post, or let me use this vlog for example. I'm doing a vlog, right? And that's it. I post this vlog on IGTV and that's it. No, you can repurpose your content, especially if it's evergreen. So I can put this vlog, I will put this vlog on YouTube. I will share this vlog on my blog, and I probably might add some words to it. So that's called transcribing. I will add the words to it in the bullet, but they'll have the choice to just watch the vlog or listen to the vlog. And I will share this vlog with my newsletter list, where I will either redirect them to the blog or I will redirect them to YouTube or IGTV. I can post this blog in my community. If I have a Facebook community, I could put it in there. Or I can collaborate with another community that relates to mine, and with their permission, post this information if it's beneficial. You guys get where I'm going with this? I can get social media content out of this vlog. So for those of you that don't know what to post, you can take it out of content that you have already created. All right, number 6 is video. Vlogging helps to keep me productive. I am right now, Cairo's napping, and I will probably be able to create 3 different vlogs within a segment during his nap time, and 3 to 4. I can create a lot of vlog content, video content, while he's sleeping, while the house is quiet. Whereas lives might not work for me that much as a mompreneur, because I'm constantly when they're up, I'm gonna be distracted, or it's hard as a mompreneur to schedule when I'm gonna go, because things happen. Nap time is not always the same every day. Like, just things like that just happen, right? So vlogging really helps to keep me productive and on point. No excuses. So if I don't have time to write, for example, it takes me a while to create a blog, much longer than it takes me to create 3. The time it takes me to create maybe 6 vlogs is the time it takes me to create 1 blog post. Okay? So vlogging definitely helps. Another thing that helps to keep me productive is prepping my meals in advance. So we talked a little bit about using crock pots, but prepping my meals. I like to parcel off my meats. This is huge and is part of my meal prepping, but I don't. My husband does this all the time and I cringe. He will just put the chicken in the freezer and he didn't season the chicken, he didn't parcel off the chicken, I like to clean, season, parcel off, then put it in the freezer or put it wherever it needs to go, any type of meat. So that way the night before, if I know I'm going to be cooking curry chicken the next day, I take that chicken out and it can defrost and it's already seasoned so I could go straight to cooking. But if it's frozen and it has to defrost, it hasn't marinated yet. You see how upset this makes me? So I like to parcel my meats. This definitely helps me when it comes to meal prepping. Like if I know in advance what I can cook, and another thing with meal prepping, I like to cook the night before. So if it's not a crock pot meal and I know the next day is going to be busy, I like to cook the night before, because I've learned as a mompreneur, some days I just can't cook. I can't cook and get all the things done that I need to get done, because cooking interferes with nap time. I don't want to digress too much, but when Cairo's napping, now that he's older and he's walking and he's more adventurous and wants to pull and he wants to be wherever mommy is, he wants to be in the kitchen when I'm cooking, and it's a hazard. I don't want him in the kitchen when I'm cooking. So it's easier for me to cook when he's sleeping, and nap time is when I'm vlogging or batching or doing something else. So the cooking interferes with that. So that's why I like to cook at night when they're sleeping or when daddy's home in the evening and no one can disrupt me. And that way the next day all I have to do is warm up the food. Okay, that helps me too. Number 8 goes along with number 3, utilizing your household appliances. But I like to put a load in the dishwasher and in the washing machine when I'm going out the door. So the dishwasher I will talk to you about nights, but sometimes let's say I forgot, I'll put it on when I'm going out the door to take Kendall to school or when I'm going to work. But I love putting a load of laundry in, especially if I'm just taking Kendall to school and coming back. So by the time I come back, that load is done. So it's like work is, how do I explain it? The laundry is being done while I'm getting something else done. So when I come back, I can go and put that load in the dryer and put another load in the washer, and I could go work on something else, but have just like a whole system going on. If that makes sense. And that definitely helps prevent me from getting backed up with laundry, because if you get backed up with laundry, then you're ending up being in the laundry room or washing, folding, drying, ironing clothes all day. So I like that. And you can batch laundry too. You don't have to just batch mompreneur stuff, business stuff. You can batch laundry too. Number 9, I love pre-planning my content. I love pre-planning my content. So when I pre-plan my content, I know exactly what it is that I have a focus in mind. So a lot of coaches will tell you to start with the end in mind. So when I pre-plan my content, it keeps me focused. It doesn't confuse my audience, and it doesn't make me feel like I'm driving myself crazy. Because what usually happens if my content isn't pre-planned, then I'm just posting random stuff and trying to keep up, or I'm not doing anything at all. No content is coming out at all. So if I pre-plan my content, that helps to keep me productive. And number 10, oh my God, this is my favorite. I automate content, especially my newsletter. So put in my stuff on automate. I don't know why I was so hard-headed early in the game as an entrepreneur, but I would not automate my content. So by using apps like Planoly, I would not automate my social media posts. And it's really hard to do things in present time. So what I was doing was I was pre-planning the content, and I had all this great content pre-planned, but guess what I wasn't doing? I wasn't publishing them. So getting a content planner to automate your stuff is a lifesaver. So for example, I could be driving to work and my content is out there posting already. I could be at work and my content is posting. I know that I have some coworkers that just want to catch me in the act, or some friends. Like I could be at a lunch with a friend and she'll probably be like, wait, when did she post? I didn't even see her take out her phone. Or they'll assume, oh, she was on her phone, she was posting, when that's not what I was doing, because my content is pre-planned, boo. So I love pre-planning my content. It's definitely beneficial to serious business owners, because you could get lost in social media and spend a lot of unnecessary time on there, and that's not an income producing activity. And my newsletter is my favorite thing to pre-plan, because it goes out. And it's 2018, and if you don't have a newsletter yet, you need to get a newsletter. Or if you have a newsletter but you're not utilizing it, newsletters, emails convert. So you need to level up your newsletter, and you are going to enjoy our freebie on how to level up your newsletter. So you could click the link below where it gives you steps on exactly what you need to do to level up your newsletter, so that you can start making money off of your newsletter, and more importantly, connecting or reconnecting with your tribe. So before I go, let me go ahead and just give you a recap of this list. So number 1 was to prep outfits in advance, and prepping includes taking them out and getting them ironed if they need to be. Number 2 is to take out accessories for those outfits that you are prepping. That includes socks, jewelry, shoes, you name it. Number 3 is to utilize the most of your household appliances. So if you got a crock pot like 3 Christmases ago and it's still in the box, well, honey, you better YouTube some crock pot recipes and take it out. You could thank me later. And number 4 is to batching content, batching household duties, doing it all at once, setting a schedule, a designated time to get things done. It will be a lifesaver. Number 5, repurposing your content. Stop just posting your content once. Stop just posting that blog post once. You need to be productive by turning that content into like 3 to 5 different pieces of content. Number 6, vlogging video. If video isn't your thing, though video is where it's at, guys. Video converts. If you could do audio clips instead, that will help you. So you're going to notice that I'm going in the direction of doing more vlogs as opposed to blogs, but I'll be posting the vlogs on the blog, if that makes sense. Number 7, meal prepping and parceling off the meat. That's been a lifesaver for me, and even cooking at night. Number 8, using the washing machine, putting a load in the washing machine before I go out the door. Number 9, pre-planning content, super important. And number 10, putting important parts of my business on automate, like my social media posts, and most importantly, my newsletter, because that is what converts. So like I said, if you have been considering a newsletter, or you don't have a newsletter, you don't even know what a newsletter is, you don't know how to get set up for a newsletter, you want to click my freebie on how to level up your newsletter. And it's going to be a guide that takes you through things that you can do to level up your newsletter and the importance of having a newsletter. So it's there to help you. So click the link in the description box to get access to that freebie. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. And don't forget to slay your way.